I think Stark is gonna tank win rate. Oh, he's definitely gonna tank win rate. What's your fastest fire will? Probably 203, 205 or something. I don't know. Interesting draft. It's kind of weird, but I think I'm gonna send this. Who are we gonna go for? That's the most interesting take you could have made. I think he timed out. Nobara, give me damage. Oh, why didn't you proc? Because then this would full kill. I think Stark still hurts. How much damage was that even? He was already half HP on everything. 26, not bad. I did actually crit wrong element. Good old Magoomer. Is kind of an annoying unit where I might not have that much damage. But then again, the Oliver is also annoying. Well, let's just do this. Yeah, I thought he was gonna go for my damage. Well, we'll see if we have enough damage. Did miss on you. But... could still potentially land this. Oh, that's a huge miss. That is actually a huge, huge miss. At least he's pushed back in the right order for me. Those procs aren't really helping though. It's actually a really bad proc. Yeah, that's quite a bad proc right there. Stun on left. It was a stun, but not on left. Ooh, if you miss right now on this, that's quite in... no? I have no clue why you went... Why are people going for my Gojo? That was so stupid. The other units were murdering your ass. Yeah, I would say Mr. Tony Stark till a unit and a half. I changed his build a bit. I did the calculations. Actually, his attack scaling is a lot lower than I expected. His attack scaling on the S1 is definitely there, but on S2 is near to non-existing. So less attack and more just like crit damage. And I would say the attack bar gain that you get a little bit less. It is noticeable, but it's not a crazy amount. Did you ever take pity in your enemies and left because it was an undeserving win? Not really. I get too much bad RNG to go for undeserving victories on the enemy side. Loki, I think I have to send this. Right, I think I do. Can we go 4 out of 4? Okay, he doesn't have the highest of damage output though. But he definitely does have some annoying factors in his team. Not sure if I should simply go for 2 healers. He has a good bit of death break potential though. Let's just add this for fun. Juno though. Okay, in my opinion that's going to be a Lima ban. With that I should have so much more damage output than you that I start killing things no matter this or not, I think. Just can't really do my Lima skill 3 though, that's the only issue. Or I would have to kill Juno first, but that might be a little bit int because of attack bar. Or the healing that it could provide. But we shall see. That's also an option. Should we just go for an S3? No, we don't. Why do we land provoke on wrong element? Oh, we cleansed off the provoke because we stripped something. Using your hay gang against you. Oh, whoops. Smack the mic. We should just cleanly take it out. He was not having the damage check issues. My units do too much damage. Dark Zeny! There you have him. Is Dark Zeny playable after nerf? Well, he's doing it. Damage output nerf is barely there. It's mainly the attack bar gain, most noticeable in the S2. Ooh, I hate playing this Hwarang, dude. This thing always takes so fucking much turns for feeling no reason. You actually feel pretty strong? But then my final take on all of this shenanigans. I'm actually not too sure. Let's just go for you. Just have some fun in there. How's Brigitte? She is this weird unit that if the enemy doesn't have any damage output, she can sustain for a while. I actually lowered one rune on her to give to I don't remember who. But she's just kind of a sustainer for Vamp. Maybe should have went for another AoE CC unit. Was kind of thinking also going for like a Nefties, but Nefties against these, it's okay, but it's not crazy. Well, Nefties with this combo with the Leyland there might have actually been strong. Do we go for this that we only have to take one kill, or this that we... what would he ban in his case? We could go for a lot of bans actually. I think I'm gonna go for the Vanessa ban. He goes for that ban. Does make sense, does make sense. Not too bad. Too bad we didn't land the slow over there. That's kind of fine. She can handle that. Yeah, but here it's where it's noticeable that this thing did not get full bar, where normally he would have gotten full bar, right? It's a Zenk. You haven't noticed it yet, but it's a Zenk. Allowed. Oh, great proc, because that proc makes this kill. GG's. Yay, we G1. Yeah, that's exactly how I use this unit. It's one of those units that people think like, oh, this is normally the nuker, right? Let's just full focus it down, and then we can fight from there. Well, actually not the case. This is the full tank. I'm actually even thinking about it to just remove the H or the crit rate 4 I was gonna say, but I already did that. I already removed the crit rate 4. Where the fuck do you get your... Oh. That's why you get your crit rate. Makes sense. But yeah, it's just a full tank. Like even this. Just be tanky. I don't give a shit. And then going for additional damage artifacts for just the speed that you gain. I kind of use it like a light Hwarang light, if that makes sense. But a light Hwarang would do that job a lot better. Just missed the Windstark. Should I use Ancient Trance on it? Windstark is still really good, yeah. Most of the time, these kind of guys aim towards Heigang, no, or he's gonna go for Layla. Well, let's see what the kind Frenchman is playing these days. Veramoser? I'm not sure about the Veramoser, to be honest. Let's add you in. Then on the final pick of choice. Ooh, let's go for Tayor. Tayor's gonna get banned, though. That's fine if Tayor gets banned. We'll play with other stuff. Either that or do Gianna, but Gianna's more screwed by this thing, though. How old are you? I am 34. This year, still 35. This thing now has Act Awakening, which is kind of nice. So I used to have an Act 6 on it. Now I can just go HP 6 and it's still kind of fine for the Act. Maybe I should have drafted something instead of the Lima. Oh, wait, I already had 2 AoE strips. I should have just went for 2 CC units. I'm an idiot. I am actually an idiot. This is his only proper heal, I guess. Thermos is kind of a heal, but this thing is active healing, so I'm gonna remove that. He removes that for sure. Yeah, I should have went for 2 CC units. 100% should have went for 2 CC units. I think you were under 30. Well, then you think it wrong. I'm an old man. Or at least kind of getting close to it. Oh, that is somewhat bad. I think we still gotta do this, though. That is rough. Okay, can we provoke that on the right? At least we did provoke that. Very good stun. Can we also stun this? Ooh, nasty ass looking stuns. This thing doesn't proc. Oh, the bargain. The bargain. Pushback. Not enough pushback though. I was expecting that proc, to be honest. That, ladies and gentlemen, is 100 rest these days. Is Taylor good right now? I think Taylor always was usable. Don't think you're gonna win this. I should have still made a better draft though. Well, then again, in hindsight, with both my Gojo and Heigang missing the tricks, Lima was a good pick. I assume that most Sierras are max accuracy these days, but it's not a guaranteed. Are you noticing less Megumis? Definitely less Megumis, but I think Megumi is going to be picked less. Then Megumi is going to jump up in win rate because Megumi is going to be used at the right moment, and then he's still very strong. After that, it is going to be win rate higher on the Megumi. Probably anti-Sonya, so not max act. That is true though, that is true. Like, as I mentioned before, like, if you first pick something, you probably want to make it anti-Sonya. Wait, is this Osada-san? That is not Osada-san, I guess. Let's try out some good old Megumi. Ooh, Isis. Kinda like that. Don't like you, however. That is pretty annoying. If a Chroma was a real unit, I would have used a Chroma again. But Chroma's not a real unit, so let's use Juno. Well, to be honest, he does get enough bar from his Layla, so Layla can move right after, which is a strong thing. It just all depends on how much his Layla lands on my Juno. That's what this whole game is about. Interesting choice not to send a skill already, actually. Also, you cannot send an S3 anymore right now, right? Oh, you're just gonna go for that? Wow. That's interesting. Is he gonna hold off on every skill he does? He does. Oh, he goes for an instant double bomber. Okay, he wants to eat the full force of this thing over here on the right side. I'm not sure if that was the right choice, but it's a choice nevertheless, kind sir. I think I'll hold back of this S2 for now. This skill I will use because of the slow. I lab once again, that's good. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was the right choice, man. This Stark thing's still there. That Stark thing's still there. Like, yo, that was the most heavy Stark carry I've seen ever. But that's also the thing. If Stark doesn't have to strip, he is a great provoker. He's not a great stripper. Like, his strip is 70. His provoke is 100. If all of these units are low on resistance, which most likely they are, 21 Ek is fine. Like, he fucked. That's the video of tomorrow, I can tell you that much. Stark's still a unit. Yeah, bomb that Juno all you want. Actually, that Juno, how much damage was that? Was the Juno close to surviving that? Because I think I can survive. Okay, 5k down, another 2. That's 7k down plus 38. Okay, that's too much. That is definitely too. Because when I first looked at it, I'm like, 37 I can handle, right? Okay, maybe with the relic. Yeah, with this relic of this and towers and everything, should be close. But then minus the 5k it already hit prior. I wouldn't mind it if it was less attack and more HP on this unit, but can't always choose everything what you have, right? This guy again. With the proccing Stark. Why does he have first pick every time? Every time I fought this guy, he had first pick. And every time his proccing Stark nearly killed my whole team. Ooh, that is dangerous though. Is absolutely dangerous. I don't like bruisering that shit. Should I bruiser it in a different way than normal? What I could do is this. Gonna be an annoying Zoc. Okay, that is annoying as well. Interesting choice. Interesting. The shenanigans, we kind of have to ban that out. Could do one of two things. I'm gonna do this. Maybe not the best of Zeny position right there. Oh, he bans it. Well, that does actually kind of... Hey, these things are not 100 res, right? One is, the other one isn't. Well, now you have more res. Is there any faster way of getting channel points? Yeah, subscribing. You gonna do some RTAs on Save for Scout? I will at some point, yes. Not currently in the planning, but I will at some point. That already does do a good bit of damage. Nice death break. Do we send out an S3? Yeah, let's do it. Why does he keep proccing? That defense break on his ass was so nice. I like that defense break. That was a good defense break. Yep, I guess we're gonna lose our Mr. Tian Lang. Not just yet, but soon enough. Can we maybe randomly stun this? Nope. Oh, I can do this. Okay, I think we're still gonna die to the combination of these two right now. Yep. That's a lot of reflect though. That's kind of a wasted skill in my opinion. Now let's do this. I am playing like an absolute little bitch. Keep the reflect. Not as much. Hey, that's the only way you beat Stark plus Valeska. You gotta be a little bitch and drop in the double shielder with reflect. This thing, Angela plus Gandalf together against a Stark, so annoying. Especially on Valeska and that kind of shit. Valeska Stark, it's the hard counter. You gotta do it. You gotta do what you gotta do. Lima? Sure thing. This is the Lima, which recently got an upgrade. Because I don't have LD luck, I only have rune luck.
Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more guides, join the Discord and check out the content tab for the guide video archive, which contains all of the guides that you might need. Hope to see you there.